I'll be honest with you guys, I've tried to film this about like 20 times, and I was gonna go into a whole video and title it Aesthetics 101, and go through everything that I think really makes a person aesthetic, what you can do to make yourself more aesthetic. And this is all because I've seen all throughout the fitness industry, everyone wants to have these perfect aesthetics, look like the Greek statues, look like all of this certain influencers and everything. Instead, I'm just gonna go through what I'm gonna do for the next few months to work on myself, and thus, in the end, it might improve my aesthetics. Let's go over here. So, now that we're here on the couch, I was gonna go into this big thing where I'd be like, Aesthetics 101, everything you need to do to be as aesthetic as humanly possible. And then, the more I was talking about it, I'm like, I'm not really very aesthetic, so why should I be talking about this? And everything I was saying, I'm like, I don't really believe any of this. So, let me just go into what I do believe. There are two routes when it comes to aesthetics. You can either chase your favorite fitness influencers' aesthetic and try to be exactly like them, try to do exactly what they do, and that's alright and all, but in the end, I feel like if it's not actually you, it's kind of a facade. For example, like a lot of things on social media are facades, we all know this. They're not really exactly reality. Just like how this might make me look more professional, even though it's not even plugged in. It just looks like I know what I'm doing, but in reality, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to build my own aesthetic, and I think that's what most people should do. Obviously, you can take influence from others, and take like, oh, I wanna kinda do this and do that. Maybe that morning routine looks really nice and I feel like I could vibe with it. But in the end, what you're really doing is building your own aesthetic. And I think that's what really matters. So why does this really even matter in the first place? Well, obviously I'm not a big channel. I've almost hit 100 subscribers, so if I post this video and I hit 100 subscribers, thank you everyone. Comment anything that you want to see, yeah? Because I'm a small channel and I really want to grow myself through this channel, I think creating my own aesthetic and trying to figure out what do I really look like and what does my daily life want to look like for me is a very strong thing to think about. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. A couple things that I want to work on is confidence. I want to bring up my confidence, especially with just a camera. So this is actually really hard for me just to even pick up a camera and talk to it. But first step is just doing it and picking it up. So check one. Another thing is I like to live in an inspiring area. So if my house is all cluttered like that, I don't really feel very inspired to be, quote, aesthetic. I'm gonna focus on, I don't know, making my bed every day. That's something that takes 15 seconds, and it just makes everything, it gives me a habit to start my day off and do that. I'm also gonna make sure that I put all of this stuff away. For anyone who cares, my parents sold their house, so I got all of the stuff from their garage that was still mine. Yeah. So I'm gonna work on putting that away eventually today. But when it comes to actual physical aesthetics, I want to look like a bodybuilder. I want to be big. I think a lot of people do. Obviously, I just got to push myself in the gym, and that's why I've been logging all my workouts, so I can progress and try to give myself the best chance to look the way that I want to look. If you made it this far, thank you. If you could drop a like and subscribe if you're new, that would be awesome. It would show that people actually cared about anything that I had to say. I want to go over a couple future plans with this channel. So what I'm going to try to be doing is posting at least one time a week. I'm going to try to go for 2. It's going to be mostly lifting and like cooking content. I love to cook, so that might be something that could be cool. Another thing is, if anyone watched any of my past videos, you would know I competed in my first bodybuilding show. It's been 7 weeks since then, and I've gained 45 pounds. So, I think I've pushed it a little too far, and I am going on a mini diet for the next 5 weeks. And I'll take you guys through that journey and see what can you realistically accomplish in 5 weeks. Anyways, thanks for watching. You guys all rock. If I have 100 subscribers by now, you guys are amazing, and as always, peace.